What's going on, everybody? This is Mario. Happy Friday to you. I'm about to head into Target, all right? But before I do that, I wanted to drop this video to encourage you to think about some things throughout the weekend, right? Well, let me start here. Most of you know I'm a pastor, right? And I'm also a life strategist. My company that I started was really birthed out of 32 years of preaching and pastoring, along with meeting people who were looking for strategies to live better, right? So I dedicated myself to that, and that's what I'm really committed to. So with that said, this is what I want to talk about today. I want to just give you some things that may indicate why you are so unhappy, all right? Number one, you like being mad. You like being mad. Now, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about other people that you may know. You know, let's just use they like being mad. Listen, have you ever seen those people that just like being miserable? That no matter what is happening in their life, good or bad, they're truly, genuinely not happy, right? I found out that people that enjoy being mad have some very deep-seated issues. They need to dig them out, right? They really need to dig them out. I'm not by any stretch of the imagination minimizing, and I want to make that perfectly clear. I'm not minimizing the traumas that we have all experienced: rejection, pain, deceit, dishonesty, deception, all those things, right? But what I am saying is there's some people that have made no effort to try to move past those things by doing whatever is necessary to regroup mentally and emotionally and see the good of the Lord in the land of the living. So they like being mad. If you compliment them, you know what I'm saying? You tell them, oh, wow, man, that's a nice pair of shoes. What you mean by that? What's wrong with my shoes? You tell her, oh, your hair is really pretty. They go to playing in it. What's wrong with it? Why you say that? Why? Because at their very core, they're mad. All right? The reason why some people are still so unhappy is because they refuse to take ownership of their responsibility to gather themselves to move forward. I'm not talking about people who have mental illness. So all of y'all clinicians and all of y'all that's so deep and wonderful, get up, get over it. I'm not talking about that. Okay? I'm a pastor. I understand real serious issues, all right? But I'm talking about people that have not taken ownership, that nobody is responsible for your happiness but you. And if you really want to be happy, guess what you can do? Find you some. You really can. It's out there. You can find it. But when you enjoy being angry and you like to contaminate the atmosphere with your anger, you're doing everybody a disservice. So it's not that people don't love you or like you, but you contaminate the atmosphere with your mad. Okay? Some people are unhappy because they really want someone else to make them happy, and it's not their responsibility. The second thing is this. Some people are unhappy because they're waiting on an event to take place that will make them happy. May I suggest to you that you can move to another place, or you can get a new person in your life. If the core of your being is determined not to be happy, I don't care where you go. I don't care who you get with. I don't care none of that. You're not going to be happy, and you're going to contaminate that. Happiness is something, joy is something that must be cultivated by each individual. And new events will not sustain you. I promise you that. They will not sustain you. All right, thirdly, you're waiting to be vindicated for something that has happened. You're obsessed with people that hurt you being dogged out by God, because that's really what you want them, all right? And I'm not even, you know what, no shade, no shadow, because I've been at that place where I wanted God. I prayed Davidic prayers, like, God, kill them, let them slip in the net, God, get them. I'm talking about destroy them. You know how we do. But you know the thing that delivered me from that? Now, I'll still be asking God to vindicate me now, but I want him to do it. You know, vengeance does belong to the Lord. And there's a part of us that wants to see people who have done what's wrong pay, suffer. That's just raw truth, all right? But we also have to remember the people that we've hurt, The people that we have talked to any kind of way, never apologized to, how we've been insensitive to other people. And what if that same God says, I will get them, but I also must get you? Yeah, see, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, you're kind of back off that a little bit then, right? So anyway, all I'm saying to you is cultivate your own joy. Cultivate your own happiness. Decide that it's time to pick the pieces up and to move forward. All right, the business failed. Try again. Do something else. It's too much in you. You weren't designed for failure. There's nobody that God created, nothing that God created for failure. That's just not the way it works. So you have to be willing to say, you know what, I tried that, it didn't work. I'm going to pick myself up and stop being this dim person and let my light shine in the thing that I know God designed me to do. If you don't know that, you got to find it. You got to dig into it. Okay, now listen, I just got interrupted. Somebody just like really just came past my truck flying on a skateboard, and they are like bigger than me. That was scary. I thought it was a VW bug or something. But anyway, what I'm saying to you is you have to cultivate that. You have to cultivate that. It's your responsibility. You know what? You're not allowed to put that on somebody else. You're not allowed to do that. I'm just going to tell you, I love you, but I'm going to tell you the truth. You cannot put that on anybody else. In fact, you should be so cultivated in your joy and your peace and your happiness that you spread that and make people want to be a part of your spirit, to be a part of your life, to be involved with you, because you have cultivated that so that they don't feel burdened. So this is what you need. You need help facilitating. Let everybody say facilitate. You need to get some help to help you facilitate that so you can really go on with your life. All right. Happy Friday to you. I hope all is well with you. Enjoy your weekend and unmad yourself. All right. Have a good one.